Daytime baseball here on MLB Network. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the San Diego Padres and the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. Mike Trout, with the season winding to a close, the AL's leading hitter makes his case for a batting crown. Next. Griffin Canning, the California-born right-hander, is on the mound. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last three starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Fernando Tatis Jr. is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0. These Angels, as they enter play here this afternoon, fellas, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, I know they lost their last game, but you know as well as I do, in this sport you have to have short-term memory. You have to let it go. They can get it going back in the right direction today.
We'll be in the 80s later this afternoon, but for now 79 degrees at first pitch. And there's ball 2 now.
Hey, I know it's early on in the game, but when the third pitch like that is called for a ball, it looks like that tight zone's going to be awfully small today.
Count even at 2-2. And he missed with this one up around the noggin. Now it's full.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man is gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. His career numbers against this pitcher, just a 2 for 14 line, so advantage pitcher here. The 0-1. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Grisham has a .280 batting average. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And he fouls this one off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Here now is Juan Soto. As he'll take a look at ball 1. The average for him at .267 on the year. 25 homers and 71 runs batted in. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And it's fouled away. Top of the first, just underway here at Angel Stadium. Again, another foul ball.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. Now the payoff pitch home. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Grounded to the right. Sanchez is up with it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. And now the Angels get their first opportunity in this one. No score. Dinelson Lamet will be the man on the mound for the Friars. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they've been playing some pretty good baseball of late as they've won 6 of their last 8 games.
Yeah, Matty, they started yesterday off on the right foot. If they can put together 2 games in a row, a lot of positive vibes start happening. You never know. This could be a jump start to big things.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2. And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Of course the crowd is going to get on him a little bit here, but I find it hard to believe there was any intention there. Bottom of the first, you never want to dig yourself a hole on the mound just to send a message.
Standing in now, Yolmer Sanchez. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. You kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
Oh, and look out as this runs in and gets him. The second man he's plunked in this one.
Hitting guys back to back? Umpires don't have much patience for that kind of thing, whether it's intentional or not, and neither does the team that's getting plunked.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He's kept his average up in recent games. The competition has been fierce, but so far he's managed to fend off all comers in pursuit of a batting title.
Yeah, and if you're going to win a batting title, you wouldn't want it any other way. You don't want somebody to go in a massive slump and fall off the map. This is going to be a race to the end, 2 guys fighting it out, and who's going to have the best finish to the season.
And he's really continued to turn in strong performances day after day. His average in his last 10 games is over the 300 mark, but then again, that's nothing new for him.
But easier said than done. This guy from start to finish has been on point, not giving any at-bats away. He's swinging a hot bat and making a strong push to end the season and put that batting title belt around his waist.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Row, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem I think at times hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Mike Trout becomes out number 2 this inning.
Gallo.
Stepping up is Joey Gallo. Power is a big part of his game, of course, entering the contest 5th in the American League home run race.
Yeah, guys, this isn't a shocker right here. He is definitely known as one of the best pure power hitters in baseball these days.
First pitch of the AB now. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here 0-1. And his average has been hovering close to 300 in recent games, but for a guy who's competing for a batting title, he'll want to pick up the pace even more.
He's finding a way to still mix in a knock over the last 10 games and keep himself above water in this batting title race, but he certainly doesn't look as comfortable as he did the previous couple months.
And this pitch misses. It's 2-1 now to the Angel right fielder. Though he's been stellar overall, his batting numbers over the last 10 games are closer to the league average.
He knows it. He knows he has to pick up the pace a little bit. This isn't going to get it done. The last 10 games, although he's finding ways to help his team and get on base, if he's got any chance of winning this batting crown.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. Angels strand one. Still no score. New inning set to get underway, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Rafael Devers. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Laid off the bender there, but it's in for a called strike. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. It's a solo home run for Rafael Devers. 34 home runs now on the year, and the Padres bust out in front 1-0.
Well, if you're going to give up a towering blast to one of the best players in their lineup, it's better to do it with no one on base. It stings, sure, but a solo shot isn't going to be the deciding factor in a game.
The batter will be C.J. Abrams. That's lifted the other way out to left. Doby is there, and he has it for the out.
Batting sixth, the right fielder, number 4, Will Myers.
Here's Will Myers. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Here's the first pitch.
1-0. That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
1-1 to count. Now here's the pitch.
2 balls, 1 strike to count.
Line drive to left. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting seventh, the catcher, Austin Nola.
So 2 out, nobody on, and that brings up Austin Nola. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Now the 1-0.
Ball, that's inside.
A bouncer up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Next up is Jed Jerko. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. Now here's the first offering. Ball one.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
A ball and a strike to the Padres first baseman. Good take there to lay off the high fastball. Nola is off of first with 2 away. 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
2 on, 2 out, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
And he lays off for ball 1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
2 down, runners at first and second. In the dirt here. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Lifted down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball. Into the corner and slicing foul. Padres an early 1-0 lead here in the second. He struck him out, and it could have been worse. The inning over with only a run coming across to score. 1 scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's 1-0 San Diego. And now in the box, Brendan Rodgers. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
The 1-1 home.
2 balls, 1 strike.
There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. Back goes Grisham, and off the batter's eye for a home run. An impressive shot to dead center field. A solo shot that time for Brendan Rodgers. 24 home runs for him on the season as the Angels are back even now at 1 run apiece.
You don't see this very often off of this starting pitcher. This guy's not used to giving up some bombs, so I'm sure that'll be a wake-up call, and he'll start throwing some better pitches.
At the plate, Reese McGuire.
The catcher.
As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. comes into his first at-bat at 283. 9 homers and 32 driven in. The windup and the 0-1. No outs, nobody on. Ball and 2 strikes to the Angels catcher. Here's a ball well struck for the right field corner. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Pretty good swing right there as he drives this ball deep. One hops over the wall, and he can just walk into second base with a ground rule double.
And at the plate is Drew Waters. And look out. That's the 3rd batter hit by a pitch, and this could become a big problem.
And this guy loves to throw the slider, and it's a very effective pitch for him. But here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
So now here is Cody Hosey looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. From the stretch. First and second here with nobody out. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. And he takes a called strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes, Captain.
On it's Taylor made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Oh, that double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Next to stand in is Matt Thaiss, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. The 1-0.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
Here's the 2-0. And here's a slider for a called strike. A little early, and now it's even at 2-2. 2-2 the pitch. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. Gone! So a 2-run shot to left center. 8th home run on the season for him, and it gives the Angels a 3-1 lead.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
To the plate now, Peter Doby, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Comes in with an average of 265, a dozen home runs, and 51 runs batted in. A 1 pitch on its way. This is pulled into right. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So that keeps the bottom of the second going.
Yeah, definitely not the execution you're looking for to pull an outside breaking ball, but who cares? Next day's box score, that's a line drive.
Now a throw over to first, and he'll dive back in. At the plate now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. And maybe a little extra motivation for him here after being hit by a pitch in his first at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Wow, that's 40 pitches for him already. This doesn't have the makings of a start that he's going to go very deep.
Doby leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Lifted the other way to left center. Soto will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. We'll go now to the top of the third. The Angels are out in front, 3-1.
Welcome back to Anaheim, where the hometown Halos have given these fans a lot to cheer about from the pitching mound this season. Coming into this game, they rank among the best teams in the league in strikeouts and hits allowed, which is no doubt an indication that they have a lot of depth on this staff. One member of the coaching staff reiterated that most teams realistically have only 2 or 3 dominant arms, if that. But we're extremely fortunate. We've got so many talented guys that we're really confident in throwing out there in just about any situation. Matt?
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch, as he'll take strike one on the inside corner. One and one to San Diego's leadoff batter. The 1-1 home. Swung on and chopped out to the shortstop. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So with one gone for him in the inning, let's check out where they sit in the current standings, and you can see they enter play with a nice 4-game cushion. Stepping in once again is Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Now the pitch. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. Fouled off.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Misses, ball 2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
It's a fine line from working down in the zone on 2-2 and bouncing one in there that basically stands no chance at getting swung at. Right there, he basically spiked that one right into the dirt, and now he has to find the zone on a 3-2 pitch.
And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
So here is Juan Soto. He bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Strike taken, good bender on the outside there. Soto is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
And again a throw, and he'll dive back in safely. Once more, a throw over and a dive, but he's back. Comes set and the 0-1. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
I got count 1 and 2.
Now he turns on a fastball and sends it deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. Number 26 for him on the season. And the Padres have come back to make this a 3-3 ball game.
Boy, when this guy gets in a groove, he can hit him, and when he hits him in bunches. Hit a home run in last night's game, and if they continue to pitch him on the outer part of the plate, look out, this guy's going to do some major damage.
Rafael Devers the next to bat as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. Still only one out in the inning. And another foul ball. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
Into the box now, C.J. Abrams, as he hits it weakly on the ground toward first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. The Padres get a couple of runs in the inning on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. We're tied now at 3 apiece. So now to the plate, Mike Trout, 0 for 1 here in the early going.
The center fielder, Mike Trout.
Now here's the first offering.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
He is in complete command out on the mound today. He's got all 4 corners locked in, and now he's raising eye levels to boot.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Got a piece. It's 2-2.
I think getting the leadoff man in every inning is important as a pitcher. When you're coming off an inning that you really labored through, it makes all the difference mentally.
Here now the 2-2.
And obviously this guy's a double threat up there. He can run and he can go yard too. You don't want to walk him because he might steal a base on you, but you don't want to groove a fastball either because he can take you out of the yard.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
as if things aren't tough enough here playing in this hostile environment. He walks the leadoff hitter, and oh yeah, he's a threat to run every time he gets on base. Not the way he wanted to start this outing.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Joey Gallo, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
The 1-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Pitch outside. The throw is there, and he's out trying to take second.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there, and it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag, but he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that one.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. From the belt, kicks and deals. And that's waved at and missed for strike one.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. Well, that slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
The 1-1 home. Gallo stands at first with one out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit. He's now 2 for 2 in this one.
That's the battle, Matty. Working yourself into a 3-1 count, having count leverage and getting ahead to a fastball. You don't get too many opportunities throughout the course of a game to have full count leverage, and he took advantage.
Stepping in now, Reese McGuire, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 0-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
That was a great hack right there. Timing was on point. Just sometimes you have bad bat barrel accuracy.
Pulled toward right center field. Back goes Grisham. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Now to the plate, Drew Waters, hit by a pitch last time, perhaps looking for a little payback. First offering, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Ready with the 0-1. In the dirt here. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. In the dirt, and now let's see. Throw over to third here, and he nails him at third. Great throw. A couple of walks, but no damage. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Start of the 4th upcoming, but first, Heidi Watney standing by with a report.
Matt, I talked with San Diego's manager during the inning break about the Padres' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Leading off for San Diego.
All set for the start of the inning, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Will Myers. First offering on its way. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
A ball and a strike now. The 1-1 is strike 2 swinging.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking.
Now batting.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. First pitch of the AB on its way.
Off the plate, ball 1.
3 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. And this one's up around the eyes. 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1. Jed Jerko, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Full count now. 1 out, nobody on. Fastball too high, ball 4.
Now batting. The first baseman, Jed Jerko.
Next to dig in, Jed Jerko worked a walk in his first plate appearance. He's set. Here it comes. Ball 1 taken just off the inside.
Some stirring now in that Angel bullpen, as it'll be both a lefty and a righty that start to get loose.
Pitch is way outside, and he can't even get a glove on it. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. 3-3 our score with a man on at first and 1 away. Fouled away.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Sanchez has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for San Diego, Kike Hernandez. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
1 ball, no strikes to count. Here comes the 1-0. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Nola, the runner at first with 2 gone. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
3-1 to him now. And he fouls this one off.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1 through 3.5. We're all even at 3 apiece. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Angels offense with their manager between innings. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've been able to push across 3 runs to this point, but they've also made the opposition work extremely hard. He's thrown a lot of pitches, and they think they're going to have a good opportunity to push across a lot more runs as he tires or as they get into that bullpen.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
And leading up for the Angels.
Now at the plate, here is Drew Waters.
Drew Waters.
First offering.
0-1's the count.
The windup and the 0-1. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
That was some great situational hitting there after surveying the field to see what the defense was giving him. The third baseman was well off the line, and he had no chance to make a play as he sprays it down the left field line for a 2-bagger.
Standing in now, Cody Hosey, as he'll take a breaking ball too low, and it's 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
That's just too much velocity upstairs to get good wood on it. It's going to have to lower his sights.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. No one out with a runner at second. There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left. No chance at bringing this one back. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far, and it's now 5-3.
Man, this has been a rough one for this guy so far. That's the third homer he's allowed today. He better start keeping the ball down in the strike zone, or that total might continue to rise.
In now, Matt
The first
Theis,
baseman, number 23.
as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. The 1-0. Line to shortstop, and there's one away. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Peter Doby singled in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Ball one, no strike.
This year against right-handed pitching, Doby has a batting line residing in the 290s, looking to boost that even higher here. A 2-0 count to the Angels left fielder. Two balls and a strike to the Angels leadoff hitter.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The 3-1 pitch. This pitch is popped up. Tatis is underneath this one, and that's out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding in
Second
is
baseman.
Yolmer Sanchez. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's the first pitch. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
The 3-2 pitch is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. But the Angels get 2, both on this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 5-3 in favor of the Angels. Scott Alexander, a 6-foot 2-inch left-hander, jogs in to take over on the hill. And stepping in, Fernando Tatis Jr. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game. Don't expect too many more high fastballs in this one. He is known for his sinker, keeping the ball on the ground.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
After that off-balance swing right there, you find yourself down 0-2 and wishing you were back on deck with the donut on your bat, visualizing hitting a home run.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The 0-2 once more. Is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Grisham.
At the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll lay off a slider too low, ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. fouled off.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
And there's a base hit on the line. The throw into second. But he'll be in there with a double.
Even though that pitcher was able to execute in off the plate, batter was able to keep his hands inside that baseball and drive it up the middle.
Juan Soto to the plate now. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A couple of RBIs for him already, and a chance for more here. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Doby is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. So next to bat will be Rafael Devers. He went down on strikes in his last at bat. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. 2 out here and a runner at second. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw home. Play at the plate, and he's out. A great throw. 1 left for San Diego. They're still down 5-3. Yu Darvish, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
And leading up for the Angels, the center fielder,
Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 0-1.
Ball, that's out.
Darvish has registered more than 80 innings of work and has an ERA he'd like to see come down a bit. Starts the day in the high 4s. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Not sure if that was a purpose pitch or not, but I liked it. As a pitcher, sometimes you've got to be willing to back the guy off the plate by running something hard inside. You can't just let guys be comfortable standing in the batter's box against you.
And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. Not the day he was hoping for when he took the mound.
Well, this one's really easy to dissect. Too many pitches left over the heart of the plate. 3 bombs allowed in this one. He's going to have to do a better job of throwing quality pitches down the road.
Here's the first pitch to him as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now the pitch. No offer at that one. It's a cold strike.
Looks like double-barreled action now in the San Diego bullpen as they get a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. 5 runs, 7 hits, and no errors to this point for the Angels.
And he misses 2-1. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. Gallo swings, and this one is crushed out to right field. And it's gone. Big Joey Gallo leaves the yard with a solo shot. And even 40 home runs on the year for him now. And it's now 6-3.
Boy, this guy just keeps going on. His 40th home run of the season, and he's not done yet. He keeps this up, he's definitely going to be in the conversation for some of the year-end awards.
The batter, number 10, shortstop.
Brendan Rodgers bats next. Yes, he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike 3.
Now batter, number
And
7.
now Reese McGuire flew out last time up. He's set, and the pitch, as Darvish will jump ahead of him here with strike 1. Oh, and 1 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Off the plate and in. It's a ball and a strike. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Devers has got it, and that wraps up the inning. But add on 1 more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Through 5 innings, it's the Angels 6 and the Padres 3. So here's the Padres DH, C.J. Abrams. He grounded out last time up. First offering on its way. Shot down the line. It's a fair ball. He's through first and hustling for second. And this throw gets away from him.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So here's Will Myers. A ball and no strikes. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Late that time for a strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
The count now at 2-1. From the belt, the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. Hit out towards second. And that's the first out.
Now batting.
Next to hit is Austin Nola. It was a walk in his last trip. First offering.
1-0.
The 1-0 finds the zone, strike one. A man at third with one away. Hard hit ball to second. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
Good manufactured run right there. Lead off double, move him over with the ground ball, and just put the ball in play and let him come home. Make scoring runs look easier than it actually is.
Here's Jed Jerko now. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. 2 out, nobody on. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
A 3-1 count, tying run on deck. Good spot to be a hitter right now. You have to look for something middle in.
Skied down the left field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Out of the stretch, the 3-2 pitch home. Grounded to short. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. Bottom part of the order, 7, 8, and 9 due up in the home half. It's the Angels 6 and the Padres 4. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and digging in now will be Drew Waters.
The designated hitter, Drew Waters.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. The relay, but it won't be in time, and it's a leadoff double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Cody Hosey will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. Here's the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's 1 away.
Now
Matt Theis will dig in again, and as he does, we'll flash you back to inning number 2 as you get a look at his 2-run homer that was a big blow early on. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Props to the hitter right there for laying off with a guy on third. You want to be aggressive, but you have to get a pitch you can drive.
Just a tick behind for a strike. 1 out and a runner on third. A ball and 2 strikes now.
This hitter right now looks overmatched with a fastball. I think you go right back to it.
Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
At the plate now, Peter Doby. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Now the 1-0 is laid off for ball 2.
Looked like he just tried to do too much with that fastball right there. He overthrew it a little bit. That's pretty much the case when you airmail a fastball like that.
3-0 now.
And how about the uncommon patience for the rookie in a big spot right here? These have been some tough pitches to lay off.
Hit down the third baseline. And he has delivered one of the biggest at-bats of the afternoon as he cashes in with a base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. That makes it 7-4.
Well, D-Roll, that question was answered. The green light on the 3-0 count, and he drives the run in from third.
Yeah, if you watched him step out of the box right there, he didn't even want to look down at the third base coach for fear that it might be put on. Green light special, ribby knock.
Into the box now, Yolmer Sanchez. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Darvish a check on first, and he just manages to get his hand in. Doby is off of first with 2 away. Fastball called strike, 1-2. Use the slide step there, Danny.
Yeah, he's clearly thinking about the steal right here. Didn't happen, but the cat-mouse game continues on.
Popped him up. Tatis has a play, and he makes the catch to retire the side. 1 in the inning here for the Angels on a couple of hits. Mike Mayers is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So stepping in is Kike Hernandez. No hits to this point.
The second baseman, Kike Hernandez.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High and deep to right center. Crowd on the run. He's there and records the first out. And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch to him. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1.
He's staring a hat trick in the face right now after that swing. He has just got to find a way to zone up a little bit more. You cannot expect to make solid contact chasing stuff outside the zone.
1 out, nobody on. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Fouled away. Now another 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Ball 3. 3-2 now.
You know, you don't always have to straight challenge a guy on a 3-2 count. With the 3-run lead, no one on base, this is the perfect situation to do it. No reason to nibble and possibly set up a big inning.
Now the payoff pitch home. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Trent Grisham.
So now to the plate, Trent Grisham, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Lifetime against this pitcher. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
Ball left outside.
One pitch away from wrapping up a very good innings work out of the bullpen here.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're on the short end of a 7-4 score. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings up Mike Trout.
The Angels, the center fielder, Mike Trout.
First pitch on the way.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just can't let it happen. His composure is getting a little test right here.
The 1-0 is a fastball taken high for a ball.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Darvish delivers the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
Well, he knows it. But this is the kind of guy you just have to go right after. He's not the biggest threat with the bat, so it's time to challenge him right here.
He's set. Here's the 3-0. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
He's really struggled with his command in this game, no doubt about it. But to make things worse, he just lost one of the fastest guys in the ballpark.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And up to bat next, the left-handed light tower power of Joey Gallo. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Nice job by the pitcher right there to establish himself back into the strike zone. Would have liked to have seen the hitter been a little bit more aggressive in that situation. Usually when a pitcher throws 4 balls in a row, that next pitch you could get super greedy right down the middle.
Now a move over to first. A dive, but he's back. Nobody out, runner on first. Oh, can't spot the cutter any better than that. 0-2 now.
2 takes, and now he's down 0-2. I'm not sure, but he may have been taking to give a guy at first a chance to run.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there.
So the intent of that 0-2 cutter right there isn't necessarily to get a swinging strike. If you get it, well, hey, that's great. But if you get it inside enough and he does make contact, he probably can't do anything with it anyway.
Counts even 2-2 to Joey Gallo.
Regardless of the result right here, to be down 0-2 and work it back to an even count, gotta feel like it's a win for the offense.
Now a fastball inside, and he works it back to a full count now.
Not what you want to do on the mound, go from 0-2 to 3-2, but credit the man in the box for being patient, even with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out, so he's down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Stepping in now, Brendan Rodgers, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Now the 1-0. And he lays off the pitch down and away. Ball 2. Trout, base runner at first with 1 out. There's strike 2 as it catches the outside corner. And this one's in the dirt. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
And I think that's the case of the pitcher being a little too preoccupied with the speed at first. He lost focus on making the pitch and throws an absolute scud. The irony, of course, is the runner's now on second and he didn't even have to steal.
Three-two pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Tim Hill takes the call from the pen as he'll try to get the final 2 outs of this 7th frame. Reese McGuire will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 1 gone. From the stretch. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Down the third baseline.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Reese McGuire becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Into the box, Drew Waters, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
What a great opportunity to come through right here. 2-0 count, runners on base. Find something middle of the plate and let it rip.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Here now the 2-2. Hammered the other way to deep right field. Myers going back, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. Home run number 15 for him thus far, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan Plesac, somebody please stop the bleeding. This pitching staff on both sides are getting absolutely embarrassed.
This is one of those days, D-Row, when you're sitting watching this game as a bullpen. You see this starting to unfold on both sides of the plate. This is one as a bullpen guy. You're sitting out there going, oh, Mr. Wizard, I don't want to be a pitcher today.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. 3 runs already home here. Two and one.
2-1 the count.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor, and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Skied into straightaway right. Myers is under it, and that ends the inning. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. We're through 7 this afternoon. It's the Angels 10 and the Padres 4. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. First pitch of the AB on its way, and he fouls this one off. Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch.
Nope.
If you're going to have success against some of the better hitters in the game, you got to get that pitch right there. 0-2, he's almost certainly out. 1-1, he's got a chance to really do some damage.
And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Now the 2-1 pitch.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
3-2 pitch. Gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set with the 0-1. Slow roller down the third baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Now batting.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
At the plate, C.J. Abrams, as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch. Good cut fastball that time, and he's in control now. 0-2. And he misses there. 1-2. Devers leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
At the plate now, Will Myers, as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Comes set, and the 0-1.
Nope. Ball 1.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch. Could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Fastball well outside. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul, so a good job to fight it off and stay alive. Here's another 2-2. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. Padres leave 1, and that's not what they needed, down 10-4. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Matt Thaiss. Pitch on the way as he comes up empty on a pitch right down the middle for strike one. Now a swinging bunt.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Ready now for L.A., Peter Doby. He delivered an RBI single in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. Line to the right side, but good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
The batter, number 14.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Yolmer Sanchez. He flew out in his last debut. And now the first pitch. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1.
This could be a huge win for the guy on the mound if he's able to get out of this inning 1, 2, 3 and start fresh next inning with the middle of the order.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hit out towards second. Reined in. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go down without a whimper here. We've played 8 full. It's the Angels 10 and the Padres 4. Graham Adams comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Now at the plate is Austin Nola, a hit in 2 official trips to the plate to this point in the ballgame. First pitch of the AB on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
Nope.
Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
Ball 1 strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Here comes the 1-2. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, but he will come on strong out there in right and pull this one down for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Here's Jed Jerko now. 0 for 2 with a walk for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, that grounder got him. Thankfully, he's able to recover, and he gets the second out at first. Next, here is Kike Hernandez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ground ball right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Hey, don't sleep on first base. I know they call third base the hot corner, but there's some bullets hit down that way too. Good effort on the dive right there, but batter singles.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. 0-1. Here's the pitch. A swing and a ground ball to third. Barehanded at his knees. What a play. And just like that, this one is over.
It's always nice to give your fans at home something to cheer about, and they definitely did that right here, coming through with a big win at home.
10-4 the final in this game. The Los Angeles Angels sent 5 balls over the wall to come out on top in this one. Scott Alexander gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Dinelson Lamet was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Our final line score this